Be ready. 5 seconds. Start. It is my pleasure to be here for the India Ethiopia business dialogue and to address a business community that is really the legacy of an age old relationship. Ethiopia and India are old civilizations with young populations. Ethiopia is the cradle of humankind. Earlier today, at the National Museum in this city, I was privileged to get a glimpse of the remains of Lucy, who is, in a sense, of our common mother. It is not without reason that Ethiopia, a steadfast friend and a sister civilization for India, is the focus of my first overseas visit since taking charge as President of India. Our countries have been trading with each other for centuries. Trade relations between Ethiopia and India flourished during the ancient Aksumite Empire from the 1st century AD. The earliest recorded evidence of our bilateral commercial engagement is in the form of Indian traders coming to the ancient Red Sea port of Adulis to trade silk and spices for gold and ivory. In the 19th century, the pioneers of Indian investment to Ethiopia were businessmen from our western state of Gujarat who migrated to this rich and fertile land. In recent years, Ethiopia's remarkable economic growth and progress has been an object of global admiration, and I am happy to note that India has been a partner in this growth through trade and commerce, through investments and sharing of expertise, as well as through the large and vibrant Indian business community present in Ethiopia. I would like to congratulate the Indian Business Forum, or IBF, that represents this community. It is playing a lead role in encouraging Indian investment and promoting trade and commerce between India and Ethiopia. I understand IBF was set up in 2005 and is making its 12th anniversary. I am also happy to learn that this forum is the first partner country forum of its kind in Ethiopia and represents more than 100 Indian companies. India is now among the top 3 foreign investors in Ethiopia. Indian investment has made a mark in textile and garments, engineering, plastics, water management, consultancy, and ICT, education, pharmaceuticals, and healthcare. Indian investments in Ethiopia have had a significant presence in manufacturing and value addition to local resources. They have created jobs in this country and they have contributed to the prosperity of Ethiopian families. Ethiopia has been the largest recipient of Indian concessional lines of credit in Africa with over 1 billion US dollars committed to projects in power transmission and sugar. I am happy to learn that Fincha Sugar project has been completed and handed over to the Ethiopian side. Two other projects in the sugar sector have also gone into production and are expected to be handed over shortly. It is a matter of pride for us that Indian investment is lauded and is considered a model worthy of emulation. In this regard, I would like to acknowledge efforts of IBF and its members. You have been fair and loyal partners to the people and business stakeholders of Ethiopia as well as excellent ambassadors of your country. In India, we are proud of you. Friends, India's bilateral partnership with Ethiopia is deep and wide. In the past 7 decades, our diplomatic engagement has helped us collaborate in virtually every avenue of human activity. Both our governments have identified trade and economic relations as a priority for the near future. The economic relationship covers trade, private investment, concessional loans for infrastructure, and development assistance, largely for capacity building. The Indian economy is in the early stages of an exciting journey. Ambitious policy measures such as the introduction of the Goods and Services Tax (GST) have made doing business in India easier. GST has unified the Indian market, hitherto segmented among multiple states and tax jurisdictions. Under our flagship programs like Make in India and Start Up India, we have made concerted efforts to attract technology, investments, and best practices from across the world. Our programs directed at the social sector, such as those for skilling our youth and providing housing for all, and massive infrastructure programs, are opening up new opportunities and creating the impulse for rapid growth. We are also willingly embracing technology and digital solutions and using these to better the lives of our most underprivileged fellow citizens. These reforms and initiatives are aimed at transforming the country and laying the foundations of a new India. Yet, there is much we can both learn from and share with the world, and particularly with partner developing countries like Ethiopia. I would like to say to our global friends that there has been no better time to engage with India. Both Ethiopia and India have young populations. Our youth are our greatest resource. But to realize their potential, we need to educate them and give them the skills needed to become productive in an increasingly complex world.